Whiskey 4, Charlie Whiskey Sierra.
Charlie Whiskey Sierra, Roger. What's the name?
The name here is Charles.
Roger, Charles, and what's your location, sir?
In Nashville, Davidson County, Tennessee.
Roger, Tennessee, and what radio?
ICOM 7610.
Ah, yes, my second favorite radio. That is just a beautiful radio. If you were interested, we do radio setups. The first thing about that radio is to be sure that you're in that transmit bandwidth of wide. It's called 100 to 2900 transmit bandwidth. Roger?
Roger, I'm pretty sure I am, but I can certainly look and check.
Yes, sir. It normally is, but sometimes it isn't, and people don't check it often enough, and sometimes you go through life in lesser resolutions, Roger?
Roger on that. This is the radio here. We just moved into this new location a few months ago, so I've set this station back up and making sure that it's all functioning correctly. It was doing well before, but main thing is when you get in a new location, you take everything apart and put it back together. You don't always know if it's going to be put back together exactly like it was.
Oh, roger that. Well, we do have a set of procedures there. Moving from that your transmit bandwidth to the compressor processor at 3. We found that a 3 is the best level for a compressor processor, because when you exceed 3, then you start to suck up between words to some degree, and it doesn't do anybody any good to suck up between the words. What you want to do is work on the words, and so a 3 is probably about the last place where you're just working primarily on the word itself as opposed to the space between the words. So we'd say a 3 on your compressor processor. That's a 3 out of 10 or 30 out of 100, depending on how it's labeled.
Roger, I'm pretty. Let me just actually check that now, because I think that's the last item on the menu on the left side. Compression is on wide, and I'm at level 3. Transmit bandwidth is wide.
Roger. And so your compressor processor is on a 3, is that a Roger?
Roger.
Okay, so then move to the ALC meter with mic gain in hand. And as you say the word audio, spoken just as you would speak any other word in a QSO, don't stress it, just say it, you become a human test tone generator, and so you adjust your mic level until your ALC meter is in the sweet spot of 7 or 2/3. 7 or 2/3 sweet spot on the ALC meter as you say the word audio and adjust your mic level control.
Okay, here we go. Audio. Yep, looks like the ALC is right at 3/4 of the scale.
Excellent. And so let's see, now if you wanted to proceed on, we could do just a little bit of EQing if you know your tone board or your EQ controls, Roger?
Yeah, you might need to walk me through that one. I hadn't touched that in a long time, so I'm going to go to menu and set, I'm sure.
Okay, so how far are you off mic at just a moment, away from the mic?
I'm probably an inch. I have a high-old ProSet headset on.
Okay. So in that case, how far are you? Usually we suggest moving that boom downriver from the mouth to avoid any popsicles. But if you have a foam windscreen on that mic, we can run it almost anywhere, Roger.
Yeah, I do have a windscreen on it.
Roger. So we might need a little more bass on that audio. So are you a 3-band, or what kind of EQ are you running on that radio?
I'm just running the standard radio. I don't have any outboard EQ.
Yes, sir. And is that a 3-band EQ on that radio?
I think that's correct. Again, I'll have to go look at it.
Okay, so primarily we're looking to keep that mid-range flat, neither cut nor boost, or out, depending. That's EQ2, your mids control EQ. We want that to not do anything to the mid frequencies. So it's either off or flat or in like that. Roger.
Roger. I've got. I went into the sideband transmit. Let me see here. Hold on. Anyway, I've got the bass set at -2, treble is set at +3. I'm on transmit bandwidth wide are the settings.
Yes, sir. Okay, so you have okay, so you're just running a 2-band EQ, like the 7300, Roger?
Yeah, that's, again, just the standard setup in the 7610. I'm looking at buying an outboard EQ, but I don't have it.
Roger, Roger. Okay, so what we want to do then is go ahead and take your bass EQ to flat. What is it? It's -2 now, is that a Roger?
Roger, I just changed it to flat just now.
Yes, sir. I think flat is a nice place to start, and about a +4 on your treble EQ, a +4, and then maybe you could tell me about the best thing you like about your radio for about 10 seconds.
Roger. I just went to flat on the bass and went to +4 on the treble. And I'll tell you that for me, the ICOM has been I've had a 7300 in the past on this particular microphone, or on this particular radio. I think the scope and all the data and information that it gives me on the initial screen is real positive.
Roger, Roger. Okay, so let's see here. Gosh, my train of thought, I was thinking about something else. You have a button called Quick.
Do I have what now?
You have a button on the front of that 7610 that's called Quick?
Yes, that's where the, yes, I do have that, and that's, I think, where the drive game is.
Yeah, Quick takes you to drive, and what does drive say it is?
51%.
Okay, you want to take that to 65. Drive to stay alive at 65.
Okay, moved it up to 65.
Okay, what that's going to do is pop up your audio level quite a bit. That's a cruncher, and we've played with that before, and you can take that up to, well, what we were doing was experimenting with dynamic ranges. You know, like unprocessed audio is what they call a 10 dB dynamic range. When you're not processing with a compressor or something, it's 10 dB. Then when you start processing that, you're trying to get them fatter for broadcast. And so you can crunch those that 10 dB dynamic range down to a 3 dB dynamic range, which means that your average percent of peak modulation goes from 30% to 80 to 85%, which is a nice little kick as far as, you know, when you're in trouble in a pileup or something. It's nice to have a little bit extra to go. Roger?
Yeah, Roger. I don't know if you can tell any difference so far since you changed the settings, but I do have the drive gain up to 65 now.
Oh yes, sir. You're just beautiful. I wish I just had an absolute perfect signal, but I have a good signal, and I think you'll like it. But your kind of signal just is so beautiful when it's in the clear, like a 20 over or 30 over. Man, it's just people just you know. To me, it's just a beautiful curve, and I think you'll like it if you go to YouTube and do that call letter search for KC9VKV followed by the word logbook. We'll take you to this recording. It'll be cut number 1 in a series of 3600, and I'll have it uploaded to YouTube by noon tomorrow. Roger?
Roger, Jim. Thank you so much. I appreciate your time.
Yes, sir. So tell me about your antenna system one time again. 10 seconds.
Pretty compromised. I'm in one of those HOAs, but they allow me to run an infed antenna, about a quarter wave infed. It's the peak of it is about 18 feet high, running down to a mount pole that's about 12 feet up.
Oh yes, sir. Just I would get the Gorilla Tape out, tape everything down just like it is, and I'd fight to keep it that way. sounds really good there, and you know. Thanks for checking in, man. And if you get a chance to join us next Friday, we'd love to have you. So 73, and we'll catch you next Friday. Roger?
Yes, I'm a Mr. Double. Sorry, Jim, and thank you again. W4CWS.
Roger, Charlie. 373. This is the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog net. And if anybody participated and would like to hear their audio, if you go to YouTube and do that call letter search, KC9VKV, followed by the word logbook, will take you to this recording. It'll be cut number 1 in a series of 3600. And again, I'll have it uploaded by noon tomorrow. And with all that being said, we got to get out of here and return this frequency back to normal amateur radio use. This is Kilo, Charlie 9, Victor, Kilo, Victor, clear.
This is November 9, Golf Tango Oscar, 73 to all, and good evening, and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, sir, and thanks for riding shotgun. I really appreciate it.
That's what we're here for.
Hasta la vista.
I'll be back.